Okay. So the next one is a movie I love, and I only watched it, I think, 5 years ago was the first time I saw it. That'd be 2002. Or 2012, sorry. Um, yeah, I think so. Maybe a little bit longer ago. I can't remember. I was at my friend's and I watched it, and I, like, completely fell in love with it. Boondock Saints, Boondock Saints. One of the best, actually, one of the few St. Patrick's Day movies. I watched this, and I watched Luck of the Irish every St. Patrick's Day or around St. Patrick's Day if I can. Um, this movie is so unique. The second one's pretty good. Okay, it is. It's not the best, but it's pretty good. This movie is so unique. It's so different and wonderful. And uh, when I saw this, I knew Norman, so it had to be before. I saw this movie before I saw Walking Dead. So it had to be like my senior year. So that was like 2009 or maybe I was in high school when I watched this. I cannot remember. I've had sit for my friend so many times, family so long that I can't remember when I started. But it was during, it's got to be the high school then because I saw this. I knew who Norman was before this movie. I saw this movie, and I didn't know Sean Patrick Flannery. I knew Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe's one of my favorite actors in the whole universe. I knew Billy Connolly because of, I knew some of his stand-up, and I knew him from Muppet Treasure Island. Was the first thing I ever saw him in, which he's wonderful in his little small part. And he plays my favorite character in the movie series Unfortunate Events. He plays Uncle Monty. I didn't know who David Del Rocco was, though, or Troy Duffy. See, I had his name in my head. All right, Brian Mahoney. That makes me sound. Oh, I know that person. Okay, this lovely movie with wonderful people in it. It's about the two brothers, the Murphy brothers. Murphy. I have a saying right there that I could just look at. McManus. See, I got it everything wrong. Uh, Basically, IMDb's little, like, cause they have a little short summary and then a longer summary that's sometimes better. But here's a little one. Fraternal twins set out to rid Boston of the evil men there while being tracked. Operating there. Whoever writes this sucks at grammar, and I suck at grammar. If I know this, while being tracked down by FBI agent. See it down here. See, the two Irish brothers accidentally kill mafia thugs. They turn themselves in and are released as heroes. They see it as a calling by God to start knocking off the mafia gang members one by one. Willem Dafoe plays a detective trying to figure out the killings, but closer he comes to catching the Irish brothers, the more he thinks the brothers are doing the right thing. That is a better summary than the one on top. But that's basically it. Like, they're just having fun. They live in this part of, I think it's New York. No, it's not New York. Where are they? They don't really say where they are, do they? I don't know. But it's St. Patrick's Day weekend, and they live in an Irish neighborhood. They're celebrating. They meet some Russian mobsters who are trying to take down their local bar, and there's the character who's the barman that has Tourette's. And they have fun with that. And it can be seen now as like insensitive and like horrible, but the guy gets it. Like, he knows they do it. They do it all the time. Um, so they kind of humiliate the Russian guys, and then the next morning the Russian guys find them and like are gonna kill them, and things happen and they get away. Oh goodness, I'll never get good at this. Okay, Connor, who's Sean Patrick Flanery's, is hurt because he's handcuffed to a toilet. It cuts into him and all that, and then they try to kill Murphy, who's Norman. Uh, and then the FBI gets involved. The cops, who are they kind of portray cops as idiots, and some cops are idiots. I apologize. Um, Willem Dafoe plays the FBI guy, Paul Schmecker. He's wonderful and fun, and he's gay, and they don't make a giant deal about it. And he's not very He's not incredibly flamboyant, and he's really smart, and I love that. Again, it was the 90s, yeah, 90s, the late 90s kind of. So that made me a little happy that this portrayal, and it's Willem Dafoe, he's wonderful. Um, it wasn't so flamboyant and like just out there that he was just doing his job and he just happened to be gay. A little flamboyance came out a little bit, but not astronomically annoying. I'm sorry. um, Billy Connolly plays this like hitman who's been in prison for a long time and like has to goes after them, gets hired to go after them, and he's really cool in it. Apparently, Bob Marley is in it, not the singer Bob Marley. But at first, my brain was like, Bob Marley's in this movie. I don't remember him. Oh, he plays the annoying detective. Oh. Yeah, and they have a friend. He's a really good friend, Rocco, played by David Rocco, Della Rocco, and he's kind of he wants to join their ruse to like kill people and stuff, and he's kind of like lower like in the mob scene and all that, and helps them out. He's pretty cool. There's a scene with a cat that, as a person who loves animals, you'd think I'd hate that scene. It is hilarious because they didn't do that to a real cat, but just how it went boom boom boom, and you're just like, oh my god, it's just like shock, and then you just laugh. Why did? But yeah, check it out. Again, check out the second one just to see it. Hopefully there will be a third one and it'll be good. But Norman is so busy Walking Dead, so I don't know if they'll do it, and he needs to cut his hair off. As wonderful as it is, he needs to cut his damn hair. I hate long hair. So, Boondock Saints. So I gotta get it on Blu-ray. This is one of the few that I'd actually trade up and get it on Blu-ray. I usually don't like having doubles, but okay. Sorry, yawn and cough, don't like that. Gotta see my lovely mouth. Okay, the next three are the Bourne trilogy, because I do not have any of the others. Yeah, so next is Bourne. Okay.